He wasn't the flashiest, he didn't have jaw-dropping athleticism, but he had a killer instinct, the smoothest shooting stroke, and the heart of a warrior. This is the story of Larry Bird, the legend from French Lick. Larry Bird was born on December 7, 1956, in West Baden Springs, Indiana, but raised in the small town of French Lick, a place that shaped his toughness and humility. Life wasn't easy, his family struggled financially, and tragedy struck early with his father's suicide. But Larry found his escape, and his identity, in basketball. On dusty Indiana courts, he built his game with discipline and grit. He wasn't flashy, but he was relentless, and that work ethic would take him to places few could dream of. After a short stint at Indiana University, Larry transferred to Indiana State, where he led the Sycamores to an undefeated season in the 1979 NCAA championship game. That game, against Michigan State led by Magic Johnson, became the most watched college basketball game ever. Though Larry lost, a legendary rivalry and mutual respect was born. And the NBA was never the same again. Larry Bird was drafted by the Boston Celtics in 1978. He turned the franchise around immediately, bringing passion, leadership, and one of the deadliest jump shots the game has ever seen. Bird wasn't just a scorer, he was a basketball genius. He saw plays before they happened, passed like a point guard, and played defense with grit and hustle. He wasn't fast, but he was always a step ahead. In the 1980s, he led the Celtics to 3 NBA championships, 1981, 1984, 1986, won 3 consecutive MVP awards, 1984 to 1986, and became a 12-time All-Star. His rivalry with Magic Johnson, Lakers vs. Celtics, defined the decade and brought the NBA back to life. Larry Bird was known for his sharp shooting, but also for his sharp tongue. He was one of the greatest trash talkers ever. The difference? He always backed it up. He once told opponents exactly where he was going to shoot from, then did it. Another time, he entered the three-point contest and asked, "Who's coming in second?" Then won it without even taking off his warm-up jacket. Larry's confidence was next level, not cocky, but earned through hard work and hours in the gym when no one was watching. What made Larry Bird a legend wasn't just skill, it was heart. He played through back pain, injuries, and relentless physical defense. He dove for loose balls, took charges, and gave his all, every game. Coaches loved him, teammates respected him, opponents feared him, and when the game was on the line, he wanted the ball. And more often than not, he delivered. After retiring in 1992, Larry didn't leave the game. He became head coach of the Indiana Pacers and won NBA Coach of the Year in 1998. Later, as an executive, he won Executive of the Year, the only person in NBA history to win MVP, Coach of the Year, and Executive of the Year. He never chased attention, never looked for fame, he just did the work, and let his game speak for itself. Larry Bird is more than a basketball player. He's a symbol of what happens when you mix heart, hustle, and an obsession with excellence. He showed the world that greatness doesn't need hype, just dedication, toughness, and the will to win. He was the hick from French Lick, the Boston legend, Larry Legend, and his story? Pure inspiration.